Wollt ihr das Bett in Flammen sehen? Rammstein Paris is a concert movie directed by the Swedish filmmaker Jonas Åkerlund. It combines the footage of two concerts into one big 100-minute long music extravaganza. The movie will be shown as a special event on some days next week and will be made available on Blu-ray later on. But how do I review such a thing? I think the best way, and that goes for all movies, is trying to describe how it is put together. What does it do with the material? If you want to get an insight into what's happening backstage, what it takes to make a show like this happen, if you want to get a sense behind the production, see how the songs and music come together, how the band, the people behind Rammstein, appear in real life, well, that's not what this movie is about, at all. Rammstein Paris tries to give you the pure concert experience. It starts with the band slowly approaching the stage like some sort of dark cult. No words, just big images with a lot of headlights and even more darkness. And then it's one Rammstein song after the other. Pure power, put on film with many big cameras. It transports the hard, clear Rammstein sound perfectly, and it will raise your heartbeat instantly, and at the same time it's very highly produced, direct and raw, while also very fabricated with an enormous amount of cuts. When you know Rammstein, you probably know that there are no big announcements throughout the concert. The songs just keep erupting on you. This concert movie is 100 minutes of pure Rammstein music, nothing more, but also nothing less. So when you're a fan of Rammstein, I think you will get a blast out of it. This band gives a performance on stage like no other. There's fire, there are explosions, a lot of sweat and some other body fluids. Just mimicked, of course. It's drastic, perverse, loud and pretty awesome. And I was very happy with the set list. You have to know that Rammstein was one of my absolute favorite bands like 12 years ago or something like that, and I pretty much know all their songs by heart. From the 16 songs they play, there's only one that I think absolutely sucks. The rest is really the best of the best. Rammstein falls in a genre of Neue Deutsche Härte, and singer Till Lindemann has so much gravitas on stage. He's like a big giant tree of a man, a huge presence. He's the perfect sad clown, and I mean that as a compliment. He's that big strange figure that lights up another band member in a big pot in one song, and then he's down on the floor on all fours with a chain around his neck for another. You can laugh at Lindemann, you can sympathize with him, and of course Rammstein is always kind of a fetish thing as well, and there's a lot going on here, especially with the song Bück dich, which they perform on a smaller B stage in the middle of the audience, one of the absolute highlights of the concert. Another one is Flake and his treadmill. Who came up with the genius idea to put a treadmill in front of his keyboard? I loved it. But as much as you will witness the band perform, you don't get that much from the live audience, and that was a big bummer for me. When I watch concert videos, and I have to admit it's been a long time since I did that, but what I always loved were the reactions of the fans, seeing them interact with each other, singing, dancing, wild emotions, bodies against bodies. Being at a concert of a band like this, it's such a physical experience, and seeing that get captured on camera is so much fun, and it makes you at least a little bit part of that experience. But with this concert movie there's only very little of that. I guess there are many people out there who just want to see the band perform, but I would have liked to see more of the audience as well. There are also a few instances where they added some CGI, like a crazy lizard tongue or some extra sparkles, which was very irritating. So that's my short take on Rammstein Paris. It's kind of hard to rate this because it's such a special interest thing. If you're into Rammstein, check it out. If you are curious to see what a Rammstein concert is all about, check it out. If you think this is just loud noise and nothing else, stay at home. But when you go see it, you have to stay for the after credit scene. Just trust me. In German I'd say, mein Herz brennt. I give Rammstein Paris 7 out of 10. It's more like 7.2, but I don't do that.
So gut, ich steig dir nach, du riechst so gut, gleich hab ich dich.
Alright, that's it. Like always, comment below, let me know what you think about Rammstein Paris. And today's question, what's your favorite album of the band? Mine is still the very first Herzeleid. And you can hit me up on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram simply at the Jimmy Cage. And if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe, whatever you like. And don't forget to hit the clock so we can rock.